I'm proud to say I stink. I'm proud to say I smell. I'm proud to say I don't take showers. I'm proud to say I don't own a bar of soap. I'm proud to say my breath smells. I'm proud to say I don't own a toothbrush. I'm proud to say I don't own toothpaste. I'm proud to say I don't wipe my ass after I shit. I don't own toilet paper. Yeah, so last episode, let's see. Yes, we were investigating the murder of Sayaka. You know, beloved pop idol has been murdered. Just another day in Japan, really. But, yeah, I guess let's get to investigating this shit. I guess the first place to look would be...
First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Now, I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new.
Yeah, first let's take a look at the sword.
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean this was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised that it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touched a little bit.
Nice.
There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key in my room the whole time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place?
Oh yeah, so... here's my list of suspects so far. I think, let me think, actually. I went all fucking Charlie Day last night, trying to, put together my theories, but I think I forgot it all overnight, so... yeah, but, I think what it came down to was that my top suspect ended up being Mondo, because I mean, yeah, Sakura also has the brute strength to knock down the bathroom door, because, yeah, like, nobody could have, like, I think Sayaka was the only one who knew how to open the bathroom door besides Makoto, and it looks like it's busted, so, yeah, it was clearly broken down. So yeah, and I think Mondo and Sakura would be the only ones with the strength to do that, but Sakura doesn't have as much of a motive. And Mondo seemed pretty keen on guarding the crime scene, so I would bet that he had intent to destroy the evidence before Sakura insisted on going with him. Yeah, Mondo has a motive in that he apparently has too many promises to afford being able to stay here. So, yeah, right now I am strongly suspecting Mondo. But anyway,
could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure
it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
And after saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer...
Where does the Lint Roller come into play?
Looking at the Lint Roller, looks like there's way less there than before. Saka, see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here?
Oh. Gouges on the bed? That's a few points against Hifumi. Because if anyone here would be a bed intruder, it'd be Hifumi. Okay, let's check out that busted door.
I should look around here first, and I can check the other spots later.
Okay, what about the marks on the walls?
There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
What? That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you would know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
No, I can't investigate the table. What's this?
It's the display stand the sword was on.
Let's look at the sheath. Oh. Okay, yeah, I've already read this dialogue. Oh, whoops. Okay, maybe there was more to it. Okay, the Replica Sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was using the attack somehow? Plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but...
Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp, but how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you'd do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath?
Let's see, is the toolkit still there?
The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either then?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet as far as I know. Actually, we were just talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Okay.
The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now.
It was worth checking. Okay, let's talk to our top suspect here. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Hint, hint. Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room right here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. Okay, maybe he didn't do it. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
But what if it was a girl that did it?
You just hit me with a logic bomb, bro. That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. What do you think, Kyoko?
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but... What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Did you lose a contact or something? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Are you a clean freak?
Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Oh?
Unusual? What do you mean?
I've searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. Looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka or the killer?
That's the question, isn't it?
Very interesting.
And this is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest.
Okay, can I check
the bathroom? And on the other side of this door, the colors get inverted. No, I can't let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down a Pumpkin Hill, I guess, to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I sense it in my feet. The Great Emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I have to hold my breath. I have no fear. I don't remember the rest of the words. A ghost tried to suck my dick. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She'd lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought helped me up and supported me.
Let's take a look at that knife.
I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure.
It's the yellow stuff. Oh, it must be the gold.
There's something sort of glittery on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
Okay. Yeah, I no longer suspect Mondo. It's more likely that Sayaka herself opened the bathroom door. But then what was the relevance of Makoto's bathroom door being defective? It's like, I mean, is the rule of Chekhov's gun gonna come into play eventually regarding that? Or, I mean, whatever, let's take a look at the blood. Looks like someone wrote something behind her.
I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11073.
Okay. A. No, there's no letter corresponding to 0. Well.
Did Sayaka do this?
Hold up. Let me look at that again. Kinda looks like it spells something. Almost looks like the word Noel. Which, you know, Christmas was a couple days ago, but that's not relevant. But Noel backwards is Leon. Oh, shit. You know, I might have been onto something when I said Leon was going to be the first killer. Well, looks like there's nothing left in here. Face, maybe? Nope. Come on. Yada 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 yada. Man, this is a lot of unskippable text. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I got something to tell you, Kyoko. Those might not be numbers.
I've never seen something written down in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet?
But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 1107 or 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be?
The result?
Think about it.
You're not going to tell me?
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken?
Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
Get stuck?
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob?
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about.
I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Well, what the heck? The doorknob is practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it.
Oh. Suspect, or the killer was definitely male then. Because only the guys got toolkits. Might have to inspect Leon's room.
Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about it?
Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it? Interesting.
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. And I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
Then that clears it up.
Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Well, see you later.
As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Now, I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of all that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is.
Yeah, let's head on out of here.
Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it.
Hey, Leon. Fucker, what's up? Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
No? Can't get in anymore? Oh, yes I can. Okay. Let's get that DVD.
There can only be one thing in the trash can.
There can be only one.
Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD.
Not that I think you'll be much help, but...
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty?
Okay. Byakuya. He was another suspect, but I think, yeah, starting to think he didn't do it either.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you were the culprit?
No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face.
Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
Good. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then It should have been me that died?
Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
If that's really true, then
Actually, we'll check Leon's room later. Let's head over to the AV room right now. AV room. Which way's the AV room? Let's talk to Taka first.
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well then, it just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Ha ha ha!
Alright. Let's pop this sucker in.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. Looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers. Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
God damn. I mean, that's not really much of a motivator to make her want to leave. Maybe she did herself in.
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
Alright. I'm coming for you, Leon. No one can save you now. I can figure out... Nope, that's not where it is. Back here? Oh, nope. Oh, there's Celeste. Let's talk to her.
So, do you have any clues or anything?
What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial.
Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? Huh. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into.
The trash room?
It is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem.
Which is...
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf.
That's...
Okay. The dorms. Shit, I don't know which way the dorms went. Okay, there's the store. So, okay, I came from this way. Oh, I see. Okay. Despair Hotel is the dorms. That's clever, actually. Alright. Let's look for Leon's room, which is this way. It's probably not going to let me go in there until the characters have a reason to suspect Leon, but...
As I placed my hand on Leon's door, I noticed a human-shaped blur come tearing out of the depths of the hallway.
Hold up. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Huh?
How does my room have anything to do with the investigation?
It has everything to do with the investigation, my good man.
Well, I suppose that's a natural reaction of someone trying to go in your room without permission.
Okay, then. Okay. I'll play your game, Leon. Let's check the trash room. The incinerator just like scuttles into the back of the room. Okay, looks like everything is barred off, but let's try and open it.
There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
Welcome to Corneria!
Who's on cleaning duty?
I knew it was going there.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
What?
And the brain damage. And the brain damage. And the brain damage.
Oh hey, Master Roshi, when did you get here?
There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Even here, there's a damn monitor. What is this?
What is this? I hope this is not Chris's blood. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
Whoever's behind this must be using the cameras to observe our investigation, to force us into a situation like this. What the hell do they want from us?
Okay, didn't find anything of note in the trash room, but right. What was Makoto thinking? Okay. Cleaning duty. Bip, 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 bip. Okay. Well, we're over the 30-minute mark, but It wouldn't feel right to end the episode here. So let's look around, see who is... Shit, I forget how to teleport. Oh, right, I think here. Okay. Okay, so I've already spoken to those three. You know, there's probably new dialogue if I talk to them again, since I now know about the trash room. So let's do that.
Bianca, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty?
No. You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space.
What do you mean?
Taka's the only one who has any interest in organizing things like that.
Oh, good point.
Alright, let's go talk to Taka then.
Taka.
Hey, yo, Taka, where the fuck are you?
Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning.
Really?
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty.
Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
Actually, no.
Huh? Okay, then who is?
Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it.
So he's on cleaning duty then?
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. So when that time comes, I'll be counting on you.
Okay, let's go talk to Hifumi then. Smell my feet. Yo, give me the trash key.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask?
It just so happens Monokuma talked to me
Oh, it just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school will be flooded with trash in no time. Especially my fucking jerk rags. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? Then what's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want?
That does seem more convenient.
Actually,
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything?
that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying the evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring.
Boring?
Anyway, more important than that. Hey, fatty. Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Liar. I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, poking around at it. What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D. But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, There's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered the flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Is this a Shawshank Redemption reference?
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi quietly pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate, and then...
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along.
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy the evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? You haven't built up enough speed for that yet.
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. This is the incinerator. Way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now.
Do you see that green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps that was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
This is all getting really weird. Let's check out this debris on the ground.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass bell, or glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is that?
Do you know what that is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who could this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt up piece of something.
That looks like a shirt sleeve.
burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out his comic book fantasies.
Okay, looks like done everything there is to do here. What's this?
That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it's for, doesn't look like it's hiding any clues.
Okay, let's take another look at the backlog. Alright, we're gonna go to the gym and then speak to Chihiro. I forget who's there again. Okay. Gym. Right, the gym is in the main area. I wish my coffee didn't get cold before I got to Taka's voice, because now I got nothing to soothe my throat. Was I not supposed to go to the gym? Let's take a look at all this stuff.
Inside the display case are trophies and other items.
Weird. Alright. I guess, let's go find out where... Oh, wait, no. Okay. Yeah. Crystal ball. Let's talk to the only person I know who might own a crystal ball.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it.
Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
That's my crystal ball. It's all smashed. What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. Hey, you're wearing a white button-up shirt. Looks like we got a new suspect on our hands, boys.
So,
how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Oh, well, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Sorry, no.
Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be.
Well, I think that's about as far as I want to go today. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then no further action is required on your part, but suggestions on what you'd like to see next from me are appreciated. I will see you all later.